In a previous episode, we talked about painting locomotives, and we enjoyed it so much we thought we'd do it again, however in a very slightly different medium. It's a few days before the spring steam gala, and Ropley is a hive of activity. Lambton tank number 29 has just arrived and is being examined ready for the weekend. Leander is in the yard, still warm from a charter she hauled a few days before. Elsewhere, however, something a little more serene is taking place. Formed in the 1970s, the Guild of Railway Artists forges a tangible link between artists whose interests include the depiction of the railway scene in all its facets, both past and present. Founding members include renowned artists Terence Cuneo, David Shepherd and Phillip Hawkins. From acrylics to film, the Guild has a wealth of talent and mediums. Today I'm with its president John Austin to find out a little bit more about the Guild and his inspiration. John, thank you so much for talking to us. It's a brilliant day here today, so tell us a bit about yourself. How long have you been painting for?
Right, I started, my father was a mad keen railway enthusiast, so more or less sort of as soon as I could walk I was dragged off to railway stations and railway lines to watch trains, and I sort of caught the bug and I became a train spotter, and I'm a train spotter and proud of it. Not, you know, because it became a bit of a joke, didn't it? You know, train spotters were, you know, a bit weird in anoraks and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I was exactly the same.
Yeah. So I used to enjoy looking at the railway posters on stations in the 1950s and 60s, particularly by Terence Cuneo. So I'd go home and you know, try and sort of replicate them, and then. My parents bought me some paints, which I think was perhaps a bit stupid, you know, at the age of 8. And they put up with paint on carpets and towels and clothes. But
I think it's safe to say the results are definitely looking worth it.
Yeah. So it sort of started from there, really. And then when I started work, I went into lighting design, which I think has sort of helped the paintings. So I think light is one of the most important ingredients in any painting. Then in 1987, I had the opportunity to sort of try and realise my ambition to become a full-time painter, which probably wasn't very wise at the time, but I moved to an old dilapidated cottage in Bridgnorth near to the Severn Valley Railway.
Yes.
And started work as a volunteer there in the engine shed, and spent all my waking hours practicing painting, and about a year later somebody bought one of the pictures for 120 quid, and it sort of snowballed from there. I was aware of the Guild of Railway Artists, so I applied to join in 1992, I think it was, and been in the Guild ever since, and it's grown and developed, and I could never have imagined that one day I'd be president of the Guild, you know, so yeah, it's been great fun.
Quite a step from the early days of paint on the carpets.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I still get paint on the carpets now.
Mere technicalities, it's artistic paint now.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the Guild. Who are
Right. The Guild, let's see, was set up, two men had the idea to put on an exhibition of railway paintings in 1978, I think it was, and they contacted the likes of David Shepherd, Terence Cuneo, the well-known artists at the time, and they put on an exhibition, and sort of it was very popular, so it sort of everything snowballed from there, and we've been going now since then. We've exhibited over 5,000 paintings. We do an exhibition every year, and this year we've been invited by the Mid-Hants Railway to put on an exhibition in the goods shed at Alresford. So I'm really hopeful that will develop into a yearly event and grow.
Oh, definitely.
And we'd love to spread our wings because we exhibit at the Kidderminster Railway Museum, which is very good, but we'd really like to develop and move to other locations and let the guild become better known. And
so definitely, it's wonderful to have you guys down. So who have you brought with you today?
Well, we've got the well-known railway artist Phillip Hawkins, probably the best known of railway painters. We've got John Hayden, one of our members here, who's brave enough to attempt. And we've got a new member, which is probably well known to everybody, the ex-England wicketkeeper and Gloucester cricket player, Jack Russell.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, so that's about it. So hopefully by the end of the day we'll have some, have a couple of paintings. Which,
I'm sure they'll look excellent, John. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for chatting to us.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the opportunity of promoting the guild, and we look forward to exhibiting at Alresford.
Always a pleasure, and it's nice to do something a little bit different from our usual programme.
Yeah. Okay.
So, there we are, painting locomotives in a slightly different medium. Now, if you are coming to the gala this weekend, then these guys are going to have their wonderful finished pieces on display in the Alresford Goods Shed upstairs, so please do come and say hello. And if you would like to find out more about the Guild of Railway Artists, then I'll put a link in the description. Now, as a bonus, later on in the year, on the 20th and 21st of July, the Guild of Railway Artists will be back with another exhibition upstairs in the Alresford Goods Sheds. So once again, visit their website for more information. That's it from us for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to John for chatting to us, and have a wonderful gala weekend.